Yes, indeed. Well, following those tips very closely, we have cleaned our cooking space, we have cleaned our hands, and we've been, as you can see, nibbling on little treats here. Getting into the health benefits of coconut, and it looks like a super group of superfoods going into our superfood jar.
Yeah, a very tiny jar, but packed with goodness. So this is something I eat pretty much every day for breakfast. It really fills you up and just sort of sustains you through the morning. It's absolutely delicious.
Well, it's got a little bit of everything that you're going to need for that sustained energy. But what I love is, that, you've got coconut, which is one of my favorite things at the moment. Knows no bounds in terms of the health benefits. But we've also discovered already good fats as well. Okay,
yeah.
So take me through the basic ingredients.
There's so many different ways to use coconut as well. So, for instance, the coconut milk. So what we're doing is we're soaking our oats, chia seeds, packed with goodness, omega-3s, proteins, iron, magnesium, all that stuff.
A superfood, as you have said, yeah.
So you can eat them raw, or I like to soak them overnight, and they really plump up and just take on all that liquid.
I can't believe this is them being reconstituted. Do you know how much they swell?
They swell up to 3 times their size and take on a lot of liquid. So you want to pour extra amount of the coconut milk in here. It looks very watery, but honestly, that's what it turns out to be.
And this, you can see how creamy the milk is.
So that just looks delicious. And then in the morning as well, if it's quite solid, you can always just add some more coconut milk.
Just break it up a little bit.
So then that's delicious. That's soaked overnight, and that's what you end up with. A beautiful, delicious sort of base for your superfood jar. So while you scoop some of that in, we're going to layer that up. I'm going to go over to our fruit. So just to pair that up with a beautiful fresh fruit. I'm just going to do one layer, hey? Yeah, go for it. We're going to add our plums to a warm pan, just to kind of break them down a little bit and get all those yummy juices out.
Very nice.
A little bit of frozen blueberries in our pan, and then just some delicious salati muscovado sugar, just to sort of offset the tartness of the plums.
That's a good caramel as well, and it's going to break down nicely.
Exactly, just a little bit in there just to sweeten that up perfectly, and that's just going to melt. And once that melts, we're going to add some of our lemon zest, just pump up that flavor.
Give it a little bit of a kick, very nice.
So that goes in there, and then when that's done, we end up with this beautiful looking stuff over here. Thank you very much. And then that we're just going to layer up into our jar. So you can see the beautiful fruits, the colours, and the
sugars have all come out of the fruit as well.
Exactly. I just like to cook it down a little bit, like you say, just to bring out those natural sugars, just add a little bit of the juice, and then we're going to add another layer over there.
Yeah, very, very nice. And we know that with your coconuts, and I mean coconut water, coconut milk, the coconut itself, antifungal, antibacterial properties, so good for your gut, but also lovely sustained energy in the fats that you're getting in there as well.
Exactly, and like I said, it's just something that's really going to sustain you through the morning and just fill you up. So finish that up with a little bit of the blueberries, and there you go.
Oh, very nice. Well, if you would like this recipe sent directly to your phone, it's as simple as SMSing the keyword fruit to 33728. That's fruit to 33728. It's going to cost you R1.50, and you will simply have to download the recipe from our Mobi site. All right, let's take a quick look at how we got to this masterful creation, this work of art.
Combine oats, chia seeds, and coconut milk and soak overnight. Mix plums, blueberries, sugar, and lemon zest, then cook until sugar has dissolved. Layer your jar with oat mixture and plum mixture, and finish with coconut shavings and lemon zest. For the full recipe, visit the Espresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to www.espressoshow.com. SMS the keyword fruit to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe. SMSs cost R1.50, no free SMSs, T's and C's apply.
Yeah, again, that keyword is fruit to 33728. It looks spectacular. I'm guessing it tastes just as good. Will we do our final little garnish? Well done, you've outdone yourself. I think this is going to become my staple breakfast. Well, 10 minutes left of the show. We're going to see how Fast and the Furious 7 is breaking box office records. We'll see you on the other side.